So do you also automatically want to notify your team on Discord whenever you receive a new lead from Facebook? Then give me 10 minutes and I'll show you how to do this. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to alert Discord team when Facebook lead form is submitted. So like you, I also use Facebook lead ads to get more leads for my business, and now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, I want to notify my team on Discord so that they can follow up more quickly. So to do this, we are simply going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Discord, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video I'll show you how to automatically notify your team on Discord whenever you receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads. So to do this, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for the landing page of Pabbly Connect simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an easy to use automation tool using which we're going to create a connection between Facebook lead ads and Discord without knowing any programming or coding language. But before we move on further and create this automation, I'll just show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow solutions and tips. So if you are stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance because you can find experts over here. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Alright, I'm just going to move on further and open the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and over here we're just going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button which says sign in, and once I'm just going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account, and now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account. And to get started, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is perfect for the users who prefer tried and tested setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm just going to use this new one, so I'm just going to simply go to the select of the new one. Now I'm just going to simply enter the name of my workflow right over here. Then I'm just going to simply select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. So over here I'm just going to simply select it. So on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I've already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can simply go to this create folder button and create your own. I've already created many, so I'm just going to save my workflow in one of these only, which is automations, and click on this button which says create. And once I'm just going to click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. Trigger starts the process while the actions are response towards the same or results towards the same. So first we are just going to simply set up our trigger and then we're just going to move on towards our action. So to set up the trigger, I'm just going to simply go towards this add trigger button, and now I'm just going to simply select my trigger application right over here, which is Facebook lead ads. So I'm just going to search for Facebook lead ads right over here, and as you can see the same, so I'm simply going to select it. Now for the trigger event, I'm just going to simply select it as new lead instant and click on this connect. Now in order to connect my Facebook lead ads account, I'm just going to go towards this add a new connection and then connect with Facebook lead ads. And now we're going to see that Pabbly is asking me to select the Facebook account which I want to connect. So I'm just going to simply select my Facebook account and click on this button which says continue, and once again continue as Jesse. And once I'm just going to click on this continue, yes, with this we have successfully connected our Facebook lead ads account with Pabbly Connect. And now over here it is asking me to select the page name, so I'm simply going to select the name of my page, which which is digital dynamics, and then I'm just going to simply select the form for which I want to create this automation, which is new form. So if you want to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can simply select all lead gen forms too. Now after selecting the page and the lead gen form, I'm just going to simply click on this button which says save and send test request, and now it is saying waiting for webhook response. So we have to do a test submission in order to capture this webhook response. For that, I'm just going to open a new tab and I'm just going to look for Meta for developers. So I'm just going to search for Meta for developers right over here and open the landing page of Meta for developers. And now after opening this, we have to go towards this resources and then developer tools. And after coming over here towards this developer tools, we have to look for lead ads RTO debug tool and select it. And now after opening our lead ads RTO debug tool, it is going to open my lead ads testing tool, using which we're going to create a test lead. And now after opening this lead ads testing tool, I'm just going to simply select the page and the form which I selected in my workflow, and then I'm just going to simply click on this button which says preview form, and now I'm just going to simply fill in this form right over here. So as you can see, I'm just going to fill in this form as new lead. So I'm just going to simply enter my details right over here. I'm just going to simply enter the email address, then I'm just going to move in further and enter all of my details, and now I'm just going to simply enter the phone number and then the company name right over here, and then I'm just going to move on further and I'm just going to simply submit this form right over here by clicking on this continue and then submit. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, yes, it is saying thanks, you are all set. So with this, we have successfully created a test lead. Alright, so I'm just going to open my workflow, and over here Pabbly is going to capture the response of the same test lead. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds till Pabbly is capturing the response of the same test submission which we did right now. Alright, and as you can see that Pabbly has successfully captured the response for the same. And now with this, we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now I'm just going to notify my team on Discord whenever we receive a new lead from Facebook, right? So I'm just going to simply notify them. For that, I'm just going to simply add another action step, and now for the action application, I'm just going to simply select it as Discord. So I'm just going to simply search for Discord and select it. And now for the action event, I'm just going to simply select it as send channel message markdown, and then I'm just going to simply click on this connect, and now it is asking me for the webhook URL. And to get this webhook URL, I'm just going to simply open my Discord. Now from here, we have to go towards this server name. Then after coming over here towards this server name, we have to go towards this server settings. And after coming over here towards this server settings, we have to look for integration in the left hand of the site and go towards this integration and then webhooks. And we're going to see all the webhooks which I've already added. So I'm just going to edit one of this. If you want, you can definitely go towards this new webhook and create a new webhook. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to simply edit one of this webhook. I'm just going to simply edit the name and keep it as new lead. And now for the channel, I'm just going to simply select the channel in which I want to send this message, which is new lead. All right, so I'm just going to simply do this, and now I'm just going to simply copy this webhook URL and click on this save changes. And now I'm just going to simply paste this webhook URL right over here in my workflow. And after pasting this, I'm just going to move in further. It is asking me for the message. So for the message, I want to send a message something like this, right? So I'm just going to simply enter the same message. So let's say I'm just going to copy this message and paste it right over here. But I'm not going to enter the same message because this time the lead details have been changed, right? So I'm just going to simply change the lead name and the another details. But we are not going to enter the rest of the details manually, but instead we're just going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Facebook lead ads as our trigger application. So we are simply going to insert the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're just going to insert these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm simply going to enter the name, then I'm just going to simply map the email address to right over here and then the rest of the details. And as you can see that I've simply entered all of the details right over here, and now I'm just going to move in further and click on this save and send test request. And once I'm just going to click on this save and send test request, we have received the positive response that we have successfully notified our team on Discord. Alright, so I'm just going to open my Discord, and as you can see that we have successfully sent this message on Discord and we have successfully notified our team. You can see the details are exactly the same. Alright, so with this we have successfully completed this work workflow. And now whenever we're going to receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, automatically my team on Discord will be notified about the same. Alright, so I'm just going to test this workflow in real time now. I'm just going to open my lead ads testing tool. We are just going to create a new lead. Alright, for that I'm just going to simply delete the previous lead right over here. It is really important that you delete the previous lead, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead. So we have to go towards this delete lead and then we have to refresh this page. Alright, now after doing this, I'm just going to simply enter the details once again, and let's say someone sees my ad on their Facebook page and they're just going to fill in this lead gen form. So for that I'm just going to go towards this preview form and I'm just going to fill in this form. So let's say they are going to fill in this form and we're just going to check that automatically their details are sending on Discord or not. So I'm just going to simply fill in this form right over here first, and as you can see that we have simply filled in all of these details, and I'm just going to click on this continue and then submit. And once I'm just going to click on this submit, it is saying thanks, you are all set. And with this we have successfully filled in this form. Alright, so now I'm just going to open my Discord, and as you can see that within seconds and in real time, automatically my team on Discord is notified. You're going to see the name, the email address, the phone number and the service of interest right over here. Automatically we have notified our team on Discord that we have successfully received a new lead from Facebook, and now my team can work upon this and convert this lead into a paying client. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. So now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.